Hi guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back. This is Martina and I thought of something. So if you've seen my two videos ago, we made these collage masterboards, which are pretty much tea-stained paper with just a collaged side all over, and I was planning to use those to cut them up and make journaling cards with them, or tags or pockets, something like this. We made them with beautiful printables from two new Etsy shops that I discovered, and I will link them in the description box again, as well as the video that we made these. But then a lot of you guys said to me in the comments that you couldn't cut them up, that they turned out so pretty, and thank you so much for all the kind words. But it got me thinking, and I thought, yeah, I mean, I don't want to cut them up. I don't know. So I thought, what can I do with those if not cut them up, to kind of use them as a whole? And so I thought of making journals with them, of turning those into journal covers. So if you've seen my previous video, my last video, then you know that my Hope journals are going to my Etsy shop tonight. And I always like to give my customers who get journals from me some gifts, and so I thought of making I have 4 journals that are going to be on sale today. So I thought I would make 4 journals with those collage masterboards and give them to my customers. So basically what I have in mind is that this whole sheet is going to be used as a journal cover. So let me fold it and show you how this would look like as a journal cover. And of course, because I kind of didn't know that I'm going to be folding them, there are some elements that are too short, to be comfortably folded, like this I think I could actually glue down, but this maybe I will just trim it here. But basically this is what this journal cover would look like, and then I would cover the inside and bind some papers into it, and this is the back. And so we can do the same thing with this one. And so these are 2 covers, and again, some things are going to come off just because I did not take into consideration that I'm going to be folding it, but we will fix it with the next 2 that we will make together. And so yeah, that's a bit hard to fold, but we can manage. Yeah, it should be fine, and whatever does not stick, we will either glue it or trim it, and that's fine. Okay, so see, this here is going to be our journal cover, and I think it's super pretty, both of those are. And then this will be the back. So in today's video I thought we could make 2 more of these covers, only this time instead of using tea-stained paper, I'm going to just use regular copy paper, because I'm going to cover it anyway. And so I have 2 sheets of copy paper here, and I'm going to be using papers from the same creators. So I have managed to print some more of Nicola's, I'm sorry, I'm probably accenting her name so wrong. But she's the paper cameo on Etsy. Again, links in the description box. So look how gorgeous they are. So I managed to print some more on matte photo paper, and I also have some leftover papers from Casey, who is also linked in the description box. Some of those beautiful envelopes, I would love to see them on a cover, and also those wallpapers. And yeah, so I want to work some more with those papers because I just love them so much. And this time I think I will start with Nicola, the paper cameo. So I will just take one, and then we will just make them into journals together. So it will probably take us a bit more than this one video, but that's okay, we can finish them tomorrow. And yeah, so let me just start tearing. And I love these, like these are maybe postcards or like envelope fronts. They are so beautiful. And I think she might have added some flowers in Photoshop to them. So this is very pretty, and maybe one more, maybe this one or this one. I love the pink flower here. So I'm going to do the same thing basically as I did in the last video, and I hope you guys don't mind it, but I honestly, you know, every collage sheet turns differently and every process is a little bit different, so I never get bored of these, and I love creating them so much. And I've actually seen, look how gorgeous, I love it so much. I've actually seen Gail Agostinelli. She made like a whole book of those collage sheets ready to cut up, ready to use as ephemera pieces. And I definitely want to, I was so inspired by this video. I didn't kind of manage to do it yet, but I definitely want to make a book like this for myself and share the process with you. I really just enjoy collaging so much. So what I'm doing now is I am really just tearing some pieces to have something to start with, to have something to put on my pages, because I think sometimes with collaging the most difficult thing is to start, because there is this whole blank page, you know, and it's staring at you, and you just don't know what to do with it. So I say just start, you know, just put something on the page and it will get much easier this way. Okay, so it's probably not enough, we will probably need some more, but let me just start gluing them. And before I start, I'm actually going to fold my page so that I see where my cover is going to fold, where my spine is going to be. And so I won't put those like small pieces over here, because then as you can see, they have trouble sticking when I fold. So, and the inside cover, I'm thinking of covering up with just some scrapbooking cardstock to make them more sturdy, and they are of course going to be soft cover journals, but they will be a sturdy soft cover. So I'm just going to glue down those pieces that I have. And so here you can see what I was saying, we have the fold here, so I'm not going to put this piece here and to have just a 1/4 of an inch sticking, but I will put it like this. But before that, how about some music paper or some, I should have some book pages here somewhere. Let me check. So I basically did nothing to clean my desk since we've last spoke. So I hope you guys are all right. I hope you are having a nice weekend. what did I want to say? Oh yeah, so I had 2 corporate days, 2 days of my corporate work this week. So it was Thursday and Friday, and basically when I have those days, I'm like, I'm like gone for the world, you know. I'm so, it tires me so much, and especially now these days when I'm just a few days away from like the end of my resignation period, or whatever this is called in English. And I'm tired, and how lovely are those patterns, really. Maybe like this, and then I could have some more book pages to fill in the blank spaces. And something here, this one maybe, yeah. Okay. So yes, so I'm so tired on those days that I basically do nothing else. I had this idea right after, you know, reading some of your comments, and I wanted to make this video the next day actually, but that was Thursday, and Thursday was the corporate day, so I didn't do it because I just, I did nothing, pretty much. I did nothing after work. I did a lot at work, and then pretty much nothing more than walk my dog. And yeah, but that's okay, you know. I am coming to terms with just giving myself a break when it comes to finishing my my work at the corporation. So I have 3 days left of my corporate job. So next week it's going to be Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and then that's it. It's so exciting, and at the same time so just unreal to me. I still can't quite, you know, wrap my head around it. I can't imagine it yet. So yeah, but I'm so excited. So those 3 days, I'm not going to try to push through. I'm not going to try to make myself do anything because I know they are going to be tough. But after that, you guys, I'm going full-time with my creative business. I mean, I am on cloud 9, I think is the saying, and it describes how I feel perfectly. So yeah, I couldn't be happier, basically. Okay, now in here I think I have some of her pages, yeah, that I printed on copy paper. So they are, love this one, they are more muted and just perfect to fill in the blank spots. This one, so I will just pull a few of those pages and see what I can add to my page. I really love them. Okay. So I'm thinking, how about I add this fragment, this part here with the text and the rows. And I get questions about this tearing ruler every time I use it, so I'm just going to repeat myself. But this is from a brand, Joy Crafts, and I got it on Amazon. So and I think maybe this way should be. Oops, and of course I've cut too much. But let me see, I have a bit more space to fill here, so maybe I will just use this text on this page. And so I love this ruler, and if you're like me and you don't like to have too many straight edges and you prefer this torn look, then it saves so much time, because before that I would tear everything like by hand, and well, it's not too hard, but of course it takes time. So I really love this ruler, and it's often out of stock, so do check the one that We Are Memory Keepers have, because they also make one very similar to this. Okay, and for here and for here, I'm just going to see what could I use. Maybe I could, or this, a piece of this, like this paper. I think, yeah, I think I want a piece of this here. Is it going to be long enough? Yes. So I'm just going to tear it, and the excess, everything that sticks out from my piece of paper, I'm just going to cut off with scissors in a moment, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, and then here maybe a piece of this, because the purple would look nice with what we already have on a page. So I'm super excited about my first journal collection of this year to go to my Etsy shop tonight. Well, it's going to be night for me. It's then 10 p.m. my time, Central European time. And I wanted it to be accessible for all the regions. So I believe it's going to be midday or maybe early afternoon in the United States. Okay, let me cut off the edges. And then I think it's going to be Sunday morning in Australia, and then of course evening in Europe. So, and I also got a few emails, and thank you so much. This is incredibly kind. I got some emails from some of you who watched my flip through videos, saying that you would like to buy those journals, and is there any possibility to buy them before they go to my Etsy shop. And thank you, that's really flattering, and that's really, I don't know, it's incredible that you guys like them this much. But I'm so sorry, but I kind of want everyone to have a fair chance, and that's why I like whenever I make journals and put them in my Etsy shop, I try to put them in a different time. So if you, I don't know, if you work on Saturdays, then maybe you will be able to purchase them, to purchase some journals the next time I have the sale. But I just want, yeah, like I said, I want everyone to have, oh, I have a piece here that I didn't notice. That's funny. So I'm just going to fold it and deal with this little piece, and we will of course add some more things. Oops, sorry guys, just almost knocked my lamp. I think I like this this text here. So because I want everyone to have like a fair chance at buying them, I'm just going to list them in a shop, like I said in this previous video. But thank you for those messages. They really, well, they are incredible. It's incredible to me that that you would ask, you know, to buy my journals ahead of time because you like them so much. Thank you for that. Okay, so like this. So right after I am done with this video, oh, I love this. I love it so much. It's so pretty. And yeah, we are going to be adding more. So where are my labels? Here they are. So labels first, and then some fabrics. But I am already loving it. So right after I am done with filming, I think I will first what am I trying to say? I think I will take photos of the journals to put in my shop, and then I will edit this video and publish it for you guys. So I need to write the listings, and last time my journals kind of sold so quickly that I probably didn't have to write like the whole listings and descriptions, but still I just want you guys to know what you are buying. So there will be like measurements, and there will be the page count, and also some details of what's inside, and photos, of course, so you can see some of the elements, you know, up close. Okay, so I'm just playing around here with some of those labels, trying to see what works, what I like. Not gluing anything down yet, just saying what looks nice. And most, if not all, of these labels, they come from Tracy Fox, from her, maybe I like this one more, but this one, no, I think this, they come from Tracy Fox, from her labels. Basically she has a lot of label kits in her shop, and so I'm using various ones here. And her shop is Love Junk Journals, and is usually linked in my description box. Okay, let's try this. So I'm going to use my wet glue because I printed them on like a thicker paper. So this is not working. I think it's finished. And I have a new one here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a glue catastrophe. That's a glue catastrophe. Okay. let me take a paper towel here. I don't like this. I don't like wasting anything, and so I don't like that I'm kind of forced to waste this much glue. But yeah, I talked to you guys about this glue before. I love it because I like the nozzle and like how precise it is, and the quality of the glue is great. It's really like it can glue anything, but I have a lot of problems with it, like this, like it's coming too much, or it like makes the cup, it glues the cup to this part, so I cannot like I cannot take it off sometimes, and then the glue is wasted anyway. So it's not perfect, but it's good. It's good anyway, and I keep buying it anyway. And I love that I can have this one glue to glue down everything, because I've never had any problems with it. Okay, what did I have up here before my glue exploded? This one, I think. This one here. I love making those gifts for my customers. I don't think I ever share the process of making them, because I kind of like my customers to have a surprise. But this time, because we've already started working on them, I just thought I would share this process with you. And also, I think it's so nice that I got these papers, you know, as a gift from Casey and from Nicola, and I'm happy to make gifts out of them. It's so nice. Okay, and this little one. Let's see what we have so far. Okay, so I really like it. I really do. Okay, and I'm actually tempted to maybe use a little bit more of this like vibrant paper somewhere here. This part seems a little bit maybe too muted for me, so let's just see if we can maybe do something about it. Let's see. This could go here maybe, or up top here maybe. Yeah, I could also have it. So, oh, I could have it here. I think this is a perfect spot, and I am covering this label just perfectly, but I'm not going to mess with it. But I think it looks great here. So that is what happens sometimes, you know, with collage. You just add layers upon layers, and you create your backgrounds. And some things just get covered up in the process, but it's all part of the creative process. And so, you know, don't be stressed if you covered something up. Just enjoy the whole process of making the collage. Yeah, I really like it now. And then I probably want another label somewhere here, or here maybe. Yeah, so the smaller one this time. Okay, so I have some scraps of laces. I have my gold leaf trim. Do I have anything else? I have a piece of this fabric and a piece of fabric like this. But let me first try to position the lace because I know I want to have it. So where could I have it? Here maybe. I like it here. So I'm still kind of treating the cover as a whole instead of like two halves. But I think that's okay. I want the back cover to be pretty as well. I want all of it to be pretty. Now, here it is. And then do I want a piece of this maybe? Like, let me cut a strip of this. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe if I had them smaller. I'm not convinced. So let's go with the leaf trim, which is something I am absolutely convinced about because I love it. So maybe one here with this kind of cherry blossom branch here, wet glue. Alrighty, then I'm thinking here. So I'm kind of, with every next like layer, especially the labels and the fabrics, I'm trying to go over a few of those layers that I already have. So like here I'm going through this one, and even a little bit of this one, just to kind of tie everything together. And this could maybe go here, I'm thinking. Bit more glue here, and yeah, and I love it. So this one is done with Nicola's papers. She's the paper cameo, and one more thing is gold splatters. So I have my gold mist here from 13 Arts, and I'm just going to add some gold splatters all over the whole thing. I just love them. I'm actually thinking maybe I will sorry guys, I'm just kind of lost in thought here. Maybe I will add some inking and also gilding to those covers. Let me try this. So where are the other two boards that we have? We have this one and the other one. I'm sorry for reaching here, just trying to locate it. But okay, let me start with this one. First I want to trim this. That's fine. Anything else needs trimming here? This I think can be trimmed. and I'm thinking maybe I will reinforce this spine with something. And this here, I'm just going to add a bit glue. Hold it in place. So I was thinking of adding some gold on the edges, so like gilding. As you guys know, I love my gilded edges, and then also some inking, some inking with vintage photo. Well, inking first, most probably, because okay, so we have the, I love it. It's so, I don't know, cheerful maybe because of the colors. And okay, so I found it on the floor and I was thinking let's add some inking and then some gold, and then maybe some stitching as well with my sewing machine, but not yet. I want to add some paper on the inside first. So I'm going to go with this first. Okay guys, so we have had the most awful and gloomy weather in Poland, or at least in Krakow, for the past, I don't know, a week or two. It was terrible. It was so, well, depressing. It was really bad. And today, all of a sudden, it was a sunny morning and a sunny day, and it was so lovely and so warm. So all the snow that we've had lately just started melting, and so it's very wet, but it was absolutely beautiful. Okay, like it, this one. And so we took Zuzia, who's my dog. So Darek and we took Zuzia for a walk, and it was so fun. She was so dirty afterwards because everything is melting, and so there is like water everywhere on the street, on the pavements. But we walked like around the block here, and yeah, she was excited. We were excited. It's a dangerous thing in Poland to hope for spring in February, but I can't help it. I mean, today felt spring-like, and from what I see in the weather forecast, we are supposed to have a weather like this for the next at least a week, or even a week and a half. So yeah, I can't help but hope for spring. I don't know. I think with the pandemic, you know, and the fact that you can't really go anywhere to like restaurants or really meet friends and do stuff like this, and you have to sit at home because you can't even take a walk because the weather is so bad. And so I'm just hoping for spring. Sorry, I'm just looking for my gold paste, which I use to add gold to my edges. And yeah, my desk is at this stage when I can't find anything, but I've also just finished a project, and I usually do cleaning when I finish projects. So I am due to clean. I'm probably going to clean tomorrow. I'm not going to do it today. I just know I'm just tired after the week, and I want to relax in the evening. So I'm going to prepare to make the photos, edit the video, prepare the listings, and then relax. And then I'm going to clean my room and tidy up my room tomorrow, and then it will be ready for the next project. So I have an idea for a little ephemera holder, a soft cover this time, and very easy if it turns out the way I want it. So I thought I would share this with you because I don't know about you guys, but I have tons of digital ephemera that I print and then I use, of course, but when I print them, it's like it's all over my room. I don't have any system for organizing ephemera. I do have kind of a system for organizing papers, but not the ephemera pieces, and some of them are small, some of them are big. So I just thought of making like ephemera holders for digital ephemera, where in my case I'm going to use them for digital ephemera. And there are some artists. Oh, I love this gold. Look at how much it adds with so little effort. So I was thinking of making ephemera holders for, like, there are those digital artists that I buy from constantly, and so I have a lot of ephemera from them, like Tracy Fox, like Artie Mays, like Mrs. Cog, and Victoria Designs, and some other. So I was thinking of making ephemera holders separately for each artist, and then to make maybe one or two more for various artists. And I have a fun idea for how to create them for the covers of them and stuff. So I think I'm going to make maybe one off camera to just check out this idea before I share it with you, and then we can make one together. So this would be kind of my next little project. And then I am also excited this week. I think I will start next week after the weekend. I think I will finally start to work on my spring and Easter digital kit. And then like I said to you guys, I think a video or two ago, I have an idea for the covers of spring journals this year, and I want to share this with you as well. So we could make like a journal making from start to finish. Ooh, and I definitely want to finish with you guys the Blissful Birds journal for the Trash to Treasure project that we started. So this is also for next week while I am working off camera on my digital kit. Okay, so here they are, and then this one is drying, and I think we have time to make one more of these. So I'm just going to clean my fingers because I will have gold everywhere, which I don't mind. But let me just try to clean my fingers a little bit, and then we can make a collage board with Casey's papers. And I was thinking of using some of these envelopes because they are really gorgeous as pieces for my collage. So maybe these two, and this one that we made with Casey's papers is more like pink and purple. So the other one I was thinking of maybe going with blue, because I have some blue here and also here, and there will be pink. but I love it so much, so that's fine with me. And this is gorgeous. Yeah, so I'm just going to tear it. My ruler is here. So we are supposed to have great weather tomorrow as well. Really pretty. At least, you know, the weather forecast says so. So we want to drive to... There's this place in Krakow. We call it Błonia, and it is a green spot, like in the middle of the city. So Krakow is this kind of city where every inch of space is being built on. So there are new buildings being built here all the time, and it's becoming so crowded. It's one of the reasons why I don't really see myself living here in the future, because it's already so crowded, you know, and it's just going to get worse, because that's kind of just the politics, I believe, of the city here, that every bit of space is being taken up by new buildings, whether it be, you know, offices or like blocks of flats, all of this, really. So it's just, yeah, I can't imagine it. We already have so much traffic, and, you know, all of these people coming here with their cars. It's just going to get worse. But anyway, so we have this like green area in pretty much the middle of the city, which is called Błonia, and it's just like a huge patch of grass. You know, there's nothing there. It's not like there is a park there or like a playground or anything like this. There's nothing. There's just grass and some like wide pavements all around this grass. And so this is a place where, when you want to walk or rollerblade or walk with your dog, that's where you would go, you know. And so that's where we want to go tomorrow, and I'm excited for this, because, well, if the weather is as nice as they say it's going to be, then it's going to be awesome. So we will take Zuzia, and because it's like a huge, just a field of green, I think it will be more dry than walking around the block here, because yeah, because there is so much water here, and so it will also be better for our dog to just walk there. And also I hope there will be some dogs, because where I lived before, there was a lot of dogs there, and she had like dog friends, and yeah, she was getting used to other dogs. And here, I don't know what it is. We live, like, there is a lot of flats and there's a lot of buildings all around, but there, for some reason, there's like no dogs, or almost, you know, no dogs. I don't know what it is, but now, because she's so not used to other dogs. She's like attacking, not attacking, you know, she's tiny, but she's like barking at every dog we see, and she is a loud barker. She's really loud, you guys. She's for a tiny dog as she is, she's so loud. And she's a Chihuahua, by the way, for those of you who may not know. And I think because she's so small, she's just trying to make up for it with being loud and with showing other dogs that she's not scared for them. But as soon as this other dog just looks her direction, she just runs right back to me and hides behind me. So yeah, that's how courageous she is, you know, just as long as the other dog doesn't look at her or goes into her direction. But yeah, I don't want her to go like completely wild. So I'm hoping there will be some dogs there tomorrow. Maybe I want this here, and then I could have this like that. Okay, so yeah, so I think tomorrow we will turn these collage boards into journals, and I already have an idea of how to make those covers. And I think I don't know if I said it already in this video, sorry if I did, but I think I'm going to make them into like very simple journals, like just maybe coffee stained papers and maybe an occasional book page thrown in there, because I want the owners of those journals to be able to use them for whatever they prefer, and to maybe be able to customize them. So these are going to be simple journals, and they will be perfect for writing or for decorating if the owners decide to do so. Okay, what else could we add here? So we have this, but I think I may want some more pink on this side and maybe some more blue on this side. Okay, pink. Let's focus on finding something pink. This is pretty, but it's more like peach. And I also have this page. So how about, oh, I love this. Okay, let me first take this, please. I love this, that one page like this has so many different papers, so many different patterns, sorry. So you have something for every occasion, whether you want something more muted, like I do for this spot here, or something for your focal point, and this will be perfect. I really like it. Okay. Let me just check what else I have. Or how about maybe these flowers are so beautiful, so I just want to check how they would look here. So maybe I will just take a piece like this. Oops. Yeah, I think I like it, but not that wide. So maybe just this piece. Okay. Yes, and then this one I would add here. Yeah. And this will look perfect here. So let's do it this way. I'm enjoying working with this paper so much. Really, it's such a pleasure to just collage with pretty papers. It really is. Okay. So what are you guys working on currently, like creatively? Are you making journals? Are you making any other projects? I would love to know. I'm really interested in what your creative projects are at the moment. Then this. I'm going to when these are made into journals, I'm just going to randomly pick one for each of the hope journals that are going to my shop today, and so the customers who purchase the hope journals will get these, plus most probably some other goodies, because I just can't help myself. Whoa, yeah, so my fingers are gold, and I just added a random patch of gold here, but that's all good. Okay, now let me quickly trim those rough edges here. So, well, actually tomorrow is my boyfriend's birthday, so I'm really not sure, now that I think of it, if I'm going to film this video tomorrow or maybe on Monday, because we have a lot of plans, like very low-key of course, but we do have some plans for tomorrow. So, and I also think that I may just want to just rest and do nothing after those hard corporate days that I had. So maybe it will be on Monday that we will turn those into journals. Okay, and now I'm also thinking, because I love this part here. So this is like our base background, and now we can see if we want to add something like upon our background. I'm not sure I want to add it actually, but maybe. Or maybe this will be just too much. Let me look at that as just this one part. No, I like it. I like it. Then we will add some lace, gold trim, splashes of course. Okay. And this is very pretty too. Let me maybe trim this like this and see if I want to add it anywhere here. This is going to be, yeah, maybe it's kind of starting to remind me of like a patchwork, only of course made with paper. And I'm really liking the look of it, because we're now we are now adding those little patches of patterns. Okay, so let me take some of my lace. This is a gorgeous lace that I got in Happy Mail. I love it so much, and I'm going to be so sad when it's gone. I don't really have a lot of access to vintage lace, so well, I thought I would hoard this lace just because it's so precious and so beautiful, but I'm so happy that I'm actually using it, and I'm also sharing it with you guys in those different projects that I make and sell, or just add to some of my orders, so that's really nice. I really don't want to hoard things because it's kind of, it doesn't make sense, because if I hoard things, then what happens if, like, there are some papers, for example, some patterned papers that I tend to hoard, and you know what happens if in some time, like, I don't know, a year of hoarding, what happens if I don't like them anymore, you know? Oh, I like this. I think I may want to add a piece of this fabric. So I would just rather use the things that I like now, and then, you know, wait so long that I don't like them anymore. Although, well, I don't think with most of the things that I hoard, I don't think this could happen. But who knows? Who knows? Okay, I think I like this. And for gluing fabric, I'm using wet glue, but I am kind of going over it with my finger, just so I don't have a thick layer of glue, because a thick layer would more easily show through the fabric, but with just thinning it out a little bit like this, I'm just making sure that it won't show. I like it. And the gold leaf trim, I'm just going to, without measuring, just cut 3 pieces. And I think I want one here, and again I'm going just kind of in between the other layers. Oops. And then maybe here. And so I think I will ink and gild the edges of these two off camera, because you guys have seen me do this with the first 2 covers that we made in the last video. So yeah, I will just do it off camera, and then we will continue on turning these collage masterboards into journal covers. Okay, and of course the last step, which is a mandatory step for me, but definitely not mandatory like for you if you don't like it. Oops, let me just, and this would be adding my gold splatters. So once again, I'm just looking where my gold must be. It's here, okay. I'm just going to give it a good shake. I really love the colors of it and the vibe, like the pastel look. And I am just splattering very messily, as you can probably see, because I like that some of the splatters are bigger and some are just very tiny. And that's a nice variation. Okay guys, so thank you so very much for spending time with me today. Let me show the other one that we made today. Here it is. I love it. I love both of them. So yeah, thank you so much for spending time with me, and like I said, I will see you very, very soon. We will turn these into journals. So far we have our covers, our outside covers, and it will probably be the day after tomorrow, but yeah, we will see. So have a wonderful Saturday, have a wonderful weekend, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.